Thank you for purchasing the Simple Budget Spreadsheet. This guide will demonstrate how to use your new budget planner in Google Sheets and Microsoft Excel. In this video, I will be using the budget spreadsheet in the blue color scheme. However, all features are the same regardless of color, so you may also refer to this guide even if you have purchased the template in a different color. I will be using the Google Sheets version in this demo, but you will also be able to use the same instructions for the Excel version. At the bottom of the window, you would notice that there is a lock in the tab. I have set a protection on the spreadsheet to prevent cells with formulas from being edited accidentally. However, all cells that should have data entered will be completely editable. If you would like to remove this feature in Google Sheets, please go to Data and select Protect Sheets and Ranges. From there, click on the Budget tab and click on the Delete icon. In Excel, please go to Review and select Unprotect Sheet. The Simple Budget Spreadsheet can be used for any form of budgeting, whether this be budgeting by month, by week, or by paycheck. Under the budget period field, enter in the dates in which this budget covers. So if you're budgeting for half of January, for example, you can enter in the 1st of January here until the 15th. By double-clicking on it, you can select a new date. To see the correct month on the title, click on the drop-down and select the month. You may also configure your currency in this field right here. Just enter in your currency symbol and the entire template's currency will automatically change. This budget spreadsheet allows you to track your income, which you can find here, your expenses, your bills, your savings, and your debt payments. Under the category column of each table, you may customize your different categories. The template already includes the most common categories, but you may delete these and create your own. So for example, we can add here a personal loan. If these categories are not applicable to you, you may delete these as well. In the expected column of each summary table, enter in your budget or goal for the budget period. In the case of your paycheck, you expect to receive $5,000. Enter in $5,000 under the expected column. For your expenses, you plan to spend $500 on food. Enter in $500 under the expected column. Once you have completed planning for your income, your expenses, your bills, your savings and investments, and your debt payments, you may see an overview in the cash flow summary table. This is the amount you expect to have at the end of the budgeting period if you follow your budget to the T. If you have some money left from your previous budget that you would like to include in the current budget, you may also enter this in the rollover field. So for example, we have $100 left from the previous budget, you can enter $100 here. And from there, you would have an extra $100 to budget. After planning your budget, you may then start tracking your actual amounts for the budget period. You may scroll down to the transactions list found at the bottom of the budget tab. To enter a transaction, enter the date, the transaction type, select the category, and enter in the amount. You may also enter a note for each transaction through the description column. When entering in other types of transactions, such as expenses, bill, debt payments, or savings, you would also enter this in the transactions list. All the categories that you have set up in the expense summary table, for example, will automatically appear in the drop-down list. Once you have entered your transactions, you can look at the summary tables up top. So for example, we have entered our paycheck transaction. You can see that the $500 that we have logged in the transactions list automatically reflect in the actual column. For your food transaction, you can also see this automatically reflect in the actual column. As you enter in your actual transactions, you can also see the actual column of the cash flow summary update. You can also see here the amount that you have left to spend for this budget period. In the Where My Money Went section, you can also see a summary of your top 20 spending categories. For your bill and debt payments, you may also track them in the spreadsheet. Just enter the due date in these columns. Once you make a payment, you may tick the checkbox beside a category to signify that it has been paid. As you log your transactions in the transactions list, you will see the spreadsheet automatically update, including the charts, the tables, and the summary boards. To budget for the next period, you may simply duplicate the Budget tab. To do this in Google Sheets, just right-click on the Budget tab and select Duplicate. From there, you may customize your categories and tweak your budget if necessary without affecting the original budget template. In Excel, just right-click on the Budget tab, select Move or Copy, make sure to tick the Create a Copy checkbox, and click on OK. You may duplicate the Budget tab as many times as you need and keep all your budget records in one spreadsheet.